Today we're going to see Singapore's Merlion up close, visit the cloud forest at Gardens by the Bay, and of course eat at more hawker centers. Good morning! Day 3 in Singapore. Yesterday was filled with good eats in Chinatown. Today we are taking a more touristy route. Our plan is to take the MRT and go to another hawker center called, I believe, Lau Pa Sat, and then go to Gardens by the Bay, see the Super Tree Grove, Marina Bay Sands, and also check out the Merlion. With 80 food stalls, Lau Pa Sat is a very popular hawker center located in the heart of the business district. We luckily got there just before the lunch rush and was able to walk around before making a decision on what to eat. The only downside of an empty food court is not having long lines to indicate if a food stall is popular or not. While it was convenient all the stalls accepted credit cards, the food was more expensive due to its location. I got a mixed meat rice plate that was double what I paid for in Chinatown yesterday. I wouldn't have been as disappointed if it didn't taste so bland. Nancy found a stall that served laksa noodle soup that looked a lot better than it tasted. Ordering another meal at a different hawker stall because the first one wasn't that great, so I had to redeem myself. This one's also like half the price of the first one I ordered, so hopefully it'll be better. I ordered their signature dry wonton noodles served with char siu. It wasn't bad, but in terms of taste and presentation, it was nowhere close to the one I had from Maxwell yesterday. The saving grace of our dining experience at Lau Pa Sat had to be the salted egg tart from Butter and Cream Bakery. Hands down the best egg tart I've ever had in my life. They had a bunch of delicious looking desserts, but we could only eat so much. We also got their burnt cheese tart and blueberry egg tart that turned out to be pretty good. You can't visit Singapore and not stop by to check out their official mascot, the mythical Merlion, that's across the water from Marina Bay Sands. Another hot and humid day in Singapore. We're currently walking to Marina Bay Sands, which is this really lavish hotel that you can see from far across the water, right where we just went to check out the Merlion. The Shops is the main shopping mall at Marina Bay Sands, with over 300 shops and dining options. It is home to many luxury brands such as Gucci and Dior. It even offers an indoor gondola ride similar to the Venetian in Las Vegas. After a short break soaking up the air conditioning, we made our way to Gardens by the Bay, where we visited the Super Tree Grove and bought tickets to the Flower Dome and Cloud Forest. Just arrived in the Flower Dome. First thing that hits you is really the strong floral scent because of all the flowers, obviously. So if you are sensitive to smell or have any allergies, I would recommend maybe taking a Benadryl beforehand. But besides that, it is really beautiful here, super majestic. It just doesn't look real. Inside the cloud forest. I have to say that the cloud forest was my favorite attraction at Gardens by the Bay. Along with this waterfall, we got to stroll down an aerial walkway and descend the mountain as we enjoy the views of the garden from up high. It is downpouring right now. Good thing Nancy and I found shelter. We brought an umbrella and I bought this rain jacket just 2 days ago for this trip specifically. So I guess the weather was right and we did hit the scattered thunderstorms. But we're just waiting it out in the Indian Garden and we're gonna walk to Garden Bay MRT. Currently at the food court at Orchard Gateway after a long day at Gardens by the Bay, a lot of walking, and there are a lot of food choices, but one caught my eye, which was the sambal that I see Mark Wiens eat on YouTube all the time. So I think I'm gonna get that. Gonna see what Nancy orders. We already picked out dessert, even though we haven't picked out our main meal yet for dinner. Nancy got these Shanghai fried xiaolong baos, and they were so good. The top was doughy and chewy, while the bottom was still super crispy, even with the flavorful soup inside. I thoroughly enjoyed my mee goreng chicken cutlet sambal from Indo-Rica. Not to mention, the owner was super nice. Ever since Hawaii, I've been on the search for the perfect bingsu, so you know I had to get it when I found some at this mall. We ordered the mango cheesecake bingsu that came with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. As if that wasn't sweet enough, I also had Nancy pour condensed milk all over our dessert. I'm feeling hungry today, so I'm actually gonna get my second dinner of the night and then take it to go and eat it back at the hotel. Nancy's still waiting on a drink that we ordered from Mr. Coconut because it's just so good there. Good morning, Singapore. It is day 4, also our last day, unfortunately. So the plan today is to take the MRT a couple of stops to Newton, and we're gonna go to the Newton Food Center to have our eats at another hawker stall. Hawker center, actually. Hopefully the weather holds up. It looks pretty nice right now, but it did downpour pretty badly yesterday. So we'll see. Just got out of Newton Station to go to Newton Food Center. That's the one great thing about Singapore. It really takes the guesswork out when you're trying to go to certain places like food centers. So yesterday we went to Maxwell Food Center. Guess which station we got off of? Maxwell. Makes it really easy for visitors like us who don't know where we're going. There are 83 stalls at the Newton Food Center, and they're arranged in a horseshoe configuration. Unfortunately, most of the stalls weren't open when we went, but we did find some hidden gems. I got a super cheap $3 duck rice plate from Kui Heng. Nancy ordered another laksa noodle soup that she really enjoyed, and for my second dish, I got a delicious stir-fried noodle dish called Kway Tao. I also ordered a refreshing mango juice made with fresh mangoes. Fresh orange juice. What's great about Singapore is that there's a lot of these iJuice machines that will dispense fresh orange juice. They say each cup has 4 Australian oranges, fresh squeezed. For $2, that's pretty cool. I can see why Din Tai Fung is so popular. We ordered the soup dumplings and the skin is unlike any I've ever had. We tried many different kinds in the States, but it's just hard to replicate this. It's paper thin, it's so soft and delicate. I wish they had more of these around us in the US. And just like that, our time in Singapore was over. Thanks for watching and see you next time.